I'm happy. You know when you don't agree with what your friend's doing, yeah, but you're like, you know what? If you're happy, I'm happy.
At least minimum.
And if it goes south, I'll be here for you. And if it goes well, I'll still be here for you. But it gets to a point where certain friends here, let's be frank, there's certain friends you just stop giving advice to.
Yeah.
My baby looking too good, yeah, she perfect. No, she worth it. When she pull up, all them man, them flirting. And yeah, she know that she a dime. Call up on my line, told her, baby, bring it one time. Yeah. Girl, sit down and relax. Girl, let me put it on you, no time for chit-chat. Because she
Don't mind.
Yo, what's really good though is your girl Yezzi. You are locked into another episode of Hey Sis. I'm going to do a run-up for you. Because this lady sat beside me right now. AY will be back in a couple of weeks, but until then, we're going to have friends and emphasis family coming onto the show. You see the person sat beside me. If you're watching, you would know. If you're listening, here's a visual, an audio description. The person sat beside me on my left, she is the reason that I got my first 1 million views on TikTok. She is unapologetic with it. Her middle name is I don't give a damn. If you want in private,
Put that one more time.
one more time. So that if you're wondering who is the hippie that Yezzir is referring to, when you see younger siblings, yeah, there's a little bit of envy of how carefree they are. They're like hippies. The hippie beside me to my left, you probably hate me introducing her as that, but my sis is in the building. Can we get some applause?
Hi guys, I'm Chi. It's good.
Chi, welcome to the Hey Sis hot seat. It's not even a hot seat, man, because you are you're the original tongue lasher, fam.
You're hilarious.
And when it comes to lashing, you know how to give someone that.
Aye.
But we're gonna do everything, talk about everything today while I have you, because believe it or not, we've been trying to arrange this for the longest.
True.
We have finally got to a point where we've got you in the studio. I promise to be on best behavior, otherwise she would not come back. And she would tell me why she's not come back.
I would still.
She really would. She'd be like, I'm not coming back. And it's because of you, heifer.
Spectrums of contact in this life, you know?
Yeah, the spectrums.
High, mid, low, no contact.
Whoa.
I'm not trying to.
Basically. So, yeah, we're going to do everything and anything. Before we get into the topic, we thought we'd switch things up today. Yeah. Since you're here, we're not going to do the same framework, you know. It's different when it's different people and you're a different person. All I ask you to is just give me a bit of volume on the mic. That's it.
Of course.
Yes.
No worries.
Like you said, off camera.
From the
With your
diaphragm.
mic. Yeah, from the diaphragm.
Diaphragm.
So what we doing? What we going in with though?
Okay. It's a new part for Hey Sis.
Yes.
You know, we're trying to impart some knowledge to everybody, you know. Everyone can learn from their sis in this life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're going to start off with a little Reddit story.
Before you go into it though, I got to do the professional stuff in it. Like, no one's reminding me this. I have to remind myself.
Oh, bad me.
No, you're bad, my bad. If you're watching, make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment. If there's anything in particular you want us to talk about, send a DM. It's better you just drop a comment, I'm not gonna lie. Or comment on the Instagram, all that stuff. I want to say thank you again for getting us over our milestone of 5,000 subscribers on the Instagram page. Yay. We are on the way to 10,000 subscribers over on the Insta. So, if you're not following, make sure you are at Hey Sis _UK. Subscribe to the YouTube channel Yezziyezzir Official. We are exclusively on Spotify. Chi, take it away.
Dope. Also, little note, never be stingy on the subscribes, people. It's not like social media where they see your followers. No one knows how many things you're subscribed to. You know? Just be liberal. Be very liberal. And, you know, they're the conglomerate. Might as well get money from them. BYT. But to the story, let's get into this Reddit. So the title is, I, 24, female, allegedly cheated on my boyfriend, 23, male, by assuming the relationship was over. How can I fix this? Oh, she was sad, guys. This title got me down too.
Damn.
She spelled it wrong. But hey, she's going through things. We have sympathy. So, hi. Oh, God.
You just got to bring your mic closer to you now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That part?
Or actually move the stand itself
Okay. Let me just.
closer to you.
Like this. Okay.
Perfect.
Woo woo.
Whoop, whoop.
So, let's start the story, guys.
Okay.
So, hi, guys. So, basically, as it says in the title, I, 21, female, was together with Derek, 23, male, for a year. We always went out to parties, clubs, drinking, all those things. At some point, I don't know, I just grew tired of the whole party scene and other stuff of that time. I will admit, though, it was partially due to my father constantly being in my ear about me starting to take life seriously, etc. So yeah, I quit the lifestyle. Went to college on my parents' dime. Derek did not like that, though. Suddenly, you're not the same person. You think you're better than us. Come on, babe, screw that. Let's go out constantly. Soon enough, we no longer went on dates, and he no longer invited me anywhere because I had a morality stick up my butt that constantly judged them. He was constantly discouraging me, just dragging me down. I should have broken up with him, but I thought I was in love and kept trying to make it work. Anyway, he started getting short with me through text. Stopped visiting, stopped calling, ignoring me, until it was 3 months since I even saw him, or we had even had any kind of interaction. So I just assumed that meant we were over. So yeah, I met a cute guy a few weeks later that asked me out. I said yes, we're together now for 2 months. It's practically bigamy to Derek at this point. So a few days ago, Derek shows up at my apartment out of effing nowhere and starts berating and insulting me, saying a friend of his saw me with another guy, showing me pics of us kissing. It was a nasty argument. And then he left, and then he decided to blast me on Facebook and Insta for being a cheating bitch and all more. Can we swear here?
I tried to leave it out,
Okay, let me just do that line, and we'll say we cut it because of swears. So what happened next? He said, yeah, then he blasted me on Facebook for being a cheating B and more. I felt I didn't do anything wrong until a friend of mine pointed out it was my own fault for assuming things. Gave me the whole ass, you and me speech, assuming things. Keep in mind that Derek and I haven't even spoken in over 5 months at this point. Mind you guys, quick reminder, your dentist can send you a reminder to come for a cleaning every 3 months. So her dentist was in more contact than Derek was with her, but somehow this relationship was happening. But my bad, I'm gonna get back into the story. Some friends and others have started looking down at me and looking differently at me. I've never considered myself a cheater, but I guess I am. Currently, the current boyfriend I still have hasn't run off, but we still need to talk. How can I fix this? So there's nothing to fix. Before I even said there's an edit, there's nothing to fix. I agree.
There's nothing to fix. There's nothing to fix.
There's nothing to fix.
Can't be coming talking about, 3 months later. So hold on, 3 months later. So where was Derek 3 months?
But deep it. It's in 3 months we were in contact. It's now been 5 months because 3 months we finally talked. 2 months I meet new guy. Then Derek comes back saying, you harlot, you scarlet letter. Well, the A letter, whatever, scarlet.
Yeah.
Insulting her. And she's like, huh? So we'll say it's been a total of 5 months. And the only reason to your claim for being my boyfriend is, what are the acts he's committed in the last 5 months that would deem him a boyfriend? Was it the call in the 3 month mark? So besides the outrage, what deems him a boyfriend right now?
That's why I'm trying to clarify. Technically, if you've broken up with someone, do you need both people to agree to the breaking up for you to have broken up with somebody? Deep hit. Like, do I have to say I want to break up? You to say cool before I'm out the relationship? I can really say I'm out the relationship without your approval.
I feel like that's different, because I feel like breaking up can be a contract. Imagine if people had to generally say in formal writing, no ghosting, formal writing. Like, say if I wanted to eject someone from my home,
okay,
I gotta get all this work written up. I gotta talk to all these different. I can't just eject you from the home. There's laws.
Yeah,
this guy might have applied that foolishness to relationships. He thought, she has not objectively called me and told me we're not together, even though you don't act like we're together. But hey, what is this guy's definition of a relationship?
It's a pretty crappy one.
Perspective. There's some viewers here might deem that livable.
I'm not gonna lie. People will finesse you into thinking not being in contact with your partner for long periods of time is normal.
You're demanding. You won't let me be. Can't you find happiness in yourself?
And you're a psycho because
I'm devil's advocate here. I love playing devil's advocate. I find it funny. But if you understand how the quote unquote tapped think, you will realize I must not become tapped too, because you're not well.
Okay, so what's a reasonable amount of time, like a frequency, to be in contact with your partner? Like someone that you call boyfriend, girlfriend, how frequently should you be talking to them?
I don't think it should go past a week, personally.
It shouldn't go past a week.
Shouldn't go past a week. You may have work. You might be tired. You might be long distance. So many things can happen. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But on the Sabbath day, on the
Sunday,
on the Sabbath, I believe it's possible.
you better call. You better pick up your phone.
I think even a text is appropriate on the Sabbath.
So you don't talk to me for 6 days, but you text me on Sunday. It's calm. I have no right to like bug out on you.
I'll have agitation in my heart, but we always have to start one with patience. Even with karate, they say three tries before strike. Now, I'm not talking long time. I mean, within this conversation, you have 3 opportunities to quell my spirit from your absence. So what? From this Sunday text, I'll be calm. But from this Sunday text, you have 3 moments in that moment of that text to say, something bad happened. I'm very sorry. Trying to get everything sorted, but yeah, just know if this kind of stuff happens, it's usually that. I'm safe, I'm alive. I can imagine you were worried, you know.
But you've just described a bad week. So on a good week, how often would they be in contact with you?
Madness. Well, I'm a bit spoiled, I guess, in my relationship. Don't want to make people feel a bit upset. They might have different timelines.
Okay. I don't think it's asking for too much if you are in constant contact with someone you're dating.
I feel like that's fair enough.
I'm not talking about 6-hour conversations every day, but a text Monday, a call Tuesday, a little something every day.
I like that personally. I personally don't have an issue with that.
Yeah.
I'm a person that likes to engage in regular conversation because I feel like if you're dating me, we should be friends. And if you're friends,
yeah,
I'll send you something funny here, little something there. So you're telling me on all the scrolling we do on our phones, nothing funny came up. And you didn't want to share joy with me.
Fam, if I'm your, that's what I'm talking about. If I'm your person, like if I'm your personal person, yeah, I should be getting all the memes.
Yeah.
You can throw 10 memes at me in one day. I don't care. You know why? Because I'm your personal person.
That's it.
But when the memes stop rolling through, who are you sending them to now?
Oh, you got. If I'm not getting gifts, I'm not getting memes. I'm not getting Reddit stories. I'm not getting YouTubes. I'm not getting shorts, reels.
Nothing.
I'm not getting nothing. Nah, we're not together.
No reactions on my Instagram story. Oh, so who's getting the reactions?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I'm trying to be kind to the people that have somehow, let me just say the real terms, brainwashed the body. Now we got that out of the way. Now we can say the words that make them feel better about themselves. For the people who have managed to convince their partners that they need an adjusted timescale for messaging because it fits their comfortability needs, don't worry or cry. You can still be who you are.
It doesn't make it right.
But it's not okay.
So people are getting finessed though. People are getting finessed in their relationships.
100%.
The whole, oh my gosh, you're asking for too much. Like, am I really supposed to contact you every day or every other day? You do like me, right?
If it's that laborious, maintaining a relationship, maybe put that little bit that you're giving out that seems hard, turn it back in yourself. You might even feel happier.
So you're saying that you might as well be single?
Oh, I didn't say that.
I mean, it looks like you going down that avenue though.
What I'm trying to say is maybe if another human being can't fill that hole, stop putting pressure on them. Just stop.
So leave them then. Not me thinking of the worst case scenario.
You sound like a Redditor now. Everybody on Reddit, leave, divorce.
It's true. Okay.
I'm not trying to be wicked. I'm just trying to say, if you feel like the pressure of talking to someone more, if they require talking more, or the pressure of maintaining peace in your brain while not talking to this person, both parties deserve to do what makes them feel better.
And sometimes what's better for you might not be where you're at right now.
Exactly. And compromising is something they teach kids in nursery when it comes to even playing on. Remember that carpet that looked like a road with the cars on it?
Yeah.
People had to learn compromise then.
You have that bit.
And I have this bit. But it's like, no one wants to compromise. Everybody's deprived. Everyone's sad. And everybody's just like, I'm the Queen of England. So.
Damn. Or king.
Or king. King or Queen of England. I'm not even trying to be sexist. I call this for everybody because we need to be a bit more selfless. But anyway, let's go on to the edit. we have said a bit of our pieces, haven't we? So
what? Okay, so basically,
final
what's
judgments. Her name? She didn't give us a name, but we can call it Derek's ex.
Okay, so Derek.
She said his
Derek's
name.
Ex.
Derek's ex.
Capital E, capital X. Derek's ex. Feel no type of way, and I'm surprised you didn't cuss him down because you can't be showing up to my front door 5 months after. You're mad. I would say move on, baby girl. You're at,
she's 21. You got life to live.
Move on, fam.
Oh, yeah, so she was supposed to be graduating uni technically. So you've just joined. You upset your parents for a good 3 years. Remember, 18 is when you joined initially.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sixth form college.
Oh, well, that's if you follow the traditional track in life. We love some older students here.
There's some B-Tech.
Yeah, man. Everyone's different. The world needs all of our brains. But in her case, thank you for joining the education system. I hope it goes out well for you. It doesn't go great for everybody, but hey. And Derek didn't like it, so I'm just a bit shocked. You've got plenty of love to give and life to live, and you will survive.
But what's your takeaway?
My takeaway
on her?
My takeaway on her is this is dumb. I don't even know why you're doing this. I don't know why you came to Reddit. I don't know why you're talking to your friends. Your friends are crackheads. It's crack. And you're saying, how could you assume? I was like, you're not even my mate.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, those are bad friends.
Wait. You've been going out with this guy, not seeing me. Does this guy talk about me? I honestly will say, for everybody calling me a cheater, when's the last time this guy mentioned me in conversation before I apparently kissed somebody?
Sometimes God uses ways to let you know that this friend is no longer your friend for the season.
That's why I'm like, why are you here? No more friends. Hey, you got a boyfriend. You use him to tide you over on like use him as like a paddle boat to the island of new friends. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you can never question God when he says it's time. Like sometimes you be thinking, oh, I'm not sure if I'm ready for this or I need this now. God's timing when it comes to friends and relationships, when it's time to move on, he will make it so seamless for you that you be like, wow, I thought that would be hard to do. You gave me the push I needed. Sometimes there's certain friends you're not ready to let go of. But when it's their season, they're here, and when their season is ended, they just go. Like that. I go.
So true. So true. Oh, that was a nice little bow on it. Should we get the edit in? Or the edit will give people the story they would like to hear though.
Yeah. Give us the edit.
Edit. Thank you so much for the support, guys.
So just in case people don't know what an edit is, so this is the response from the person, an update from the person that put the scenario in. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead.
And it's real fresh, hot out the kitchen. Yeah. She posted this a day ago, and I think this update was like a couple minutes back. Wow. Very fresh out the quick. So edit. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I've read most of the comments, and I'm truly grateful. Just some points I forgot to add. The lead up to no contact was basically me begging him to go out. Me visiting him, me planning everything and anything for us to do together. He never initiated anything. I carried the relationship and ran after him like a lost puppy. Oh, like Marley. Until I got... No, you're dreadful. This guy, you know what? Let's keep going. There is triumph. Until I got tired of doing all the goddamn work. That's right. Angela Bassett's on her back now.
Yes. I cooked it. I cleaned.
Oh, my life. So I decided if we're going to spend any more time together, he'd have to contact me for a change. Well, he didn't. And here we are. I didn't even block him or anything. He could have contacted me at any time, to be honest. And if I didn't meet my current boyfriend, I probably would have taken him back. She would have. Yes, like you said, God will make it seamless. He brought the man in. Not saying that we need men, but when they're good, they are good, dude. Mm-hmm. This guy came in the right time.
Because the scripture says this too shall pass. Yes. And Derek has passed, girl.
Derek will pass.
That boy's gone.
He's passing. But God said you shall meet this new boyfriend and you don't have to take him back. And she said, admittedly, I was weak and blinded by what I thought was love and a bit of a pushover. I'm working on it. That's right. Self-help, self-healing. There are Reddits for that. And also professionals, not just strangers on the internet.
And Eve said it. Love is blind and it will take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and fly. Okay. I don't even know you, but I hate you. See, all I know is that my girlfriend used to date you. Now let me do the bars.
No, I feel it in your chest. It's like, I must finish the bars. It's okay. Just relax. You'll finish the bars.
Eve, you here?
Oh, yeah. She in London. Hi, auntie.
Hey, Eve.
I'm gonna
Eve, how you doing?
Oh, you know what? Let's stop. It's not trouble time. We have trouble time. We'll have that one day. Yeah. But yes, let's finish the edit. We're almost done, guys. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. We just have to talk it. So I got tired. I got blinded. I was weak. Anyway, getting back together with him is not happening. Capital NOT. Yes, I am happy with my current boyfriend. It's just the stigma of being a cheater that's hurting me, or called that, and everyone not looking at me the same and like seeing me different and thinking that I really did that upsets me. But you guys are really helping me form a game plan. For now, I'll first secure my relationship with my current boyfriend before trying to put out any fires. We'll update if anything changes. Ooh. We might keep you guys going with this story if she does update us. But yeah, there's no fast to put out. But hey, if you want to keep them friends, that's up to you, honey.
I'll be damned. Stigma is something that's placed upon another human being who is equally made to me that has put it on me. And you can attempt to put it on me, but it's my choice if I allow it to fester in my subconscious of, oh, this is now a part of me. This is how I'm labeled.
Because you're not a cheater.
I'm not a cheater. I didn't do XYZ. So if I were her, move on. You're in a hopefully happy relationship. If your friends want to go and put the stigma on you, get new friends.
They're not your mates, fam. They thought you were in a relationship with this guy that they ain't seen you with in 5 months.
And if I've moved on, you're my friend. You're supposed to say, oh, happy for you. If you're happy, I'm happy. You know when you don't agree with what your friend's doing yet, but you're like, you know what? If you're happy, I'm happy.
At least minimum.
And if it goes south, I'll be here for you. And if it goes well, I'll still be here for you. But it gets to a point where certain friends here, let's be frank, there's certain friends you just stop giving advice to.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you do what you want to do. It feels like I'm now telling you what to do. And when it gets to that point,
I'm not your mama.
I'm not your mama.
I'm your friend.
I'm your friend.
And I'm not your caretaker. If something bad happens either. So you're determined.
That's it. So at the end of the day, you know where I'm at. I'm not your agony aunt. It depends. You know what I mean? It's like you can lean on me. Lean on me when you're not strong. That's fine. But I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
If your suffering is man-made, though.
Yeah, but it's gonna be though, isn't it?
And the most of suffering is man-made.
It's man-made. So if you now tell me you're suffering, I'm not gonna say I've told you so. I'm not gonna say, well, why didn't you do this? I'm gonna say, rah, how do we get through this together? You wanna cry a couple times? You need a tub of ice cream? You wanna go out? I'm all for it. But I'm not gonna now give advice thinking you're gonna take it on board.
True. Side note to what you're saying is, for instance, when he started posting all that insanity online, no friend decided to say, hey bro, you look messy, you look crazy, stop. I probably would say that to my girl if she's my mate. Depending on the severity and the deepness and the years of their relationship, I'd say, I understand you're in turmoil, but can I help you not do this online? Like, not rude. I've known of people.
It's easy to do that on the show.
I know some people that have had issues with their body image.
I know a friend of a friend.
I know a friend of a friend that has issues with their body image.
Yeah.
Me, I was not on social media so much. I had my friend who knows this person who's my friend.
Your friend of a friend that knows a person.
Yeah. I'm direct friends to both of them. Anyway, what is?
I'm trying to help you.
I know. I'm missing this. Oh, I'm so bad at this incognito life. That's what's so good about not doing social media. So I can run away. So true. This person would at times get online and complain about this aspect of themselves, and at the same time, this is an aspect of themselves. I was like, swear, let's do this, and they don't want to, and then they're doing paragraphs online about their pain, and my friend was like, this is intense, and she ain't my direct, she your direct. You need to talk to your direct.
I hate when people tell me
my
about
friend. Why are you telling my friend's going mad online?
I hate
why?
That. I hate that. One person tried to slide in my DMs here talking about, oh yeah, your friend's gone through a situation. Can you get in contact with them? First of all, this person was not my friend. Number two, even if they were my friend, thank you. Thank you, Messenger.
But as well as that, for the first time, I kind of got in my brain. I thought to myself, wow, is this how like 2 Chainz and Pusha T or like Pete Wentz feel when like anything mad happens with like Kanye? All of a sudden, it's, yo, like your friend's having problems. You don't think I know?
Fam.
Go away.
Fam.
Why are you telling me stuff?
And then what I don't like here is if you tell me my friend's going through a madness, okay, I've taken it on board, and then you low-key try to get an update from me. You better mind your business.
Oh, that's some all girls sneak.
That's what I'm saying. You've already told me my friend's going through a mad. That's what I'm saying. You tried to come on the I care. Are you on a I care tip, or I just want to collect the tea tip? Because if you've told me my friend's going through a madness and I've said, oh, thanks, good looking out, I'm already annoyed.
Yeah.
Because I probably already know.
True.
And now when you go, and then if I go, oh yeah, nah, you know, I'm sorting things out. Oh really? I really hope so. You fishing. You are fishing. Stop that.
They said, I don't want to go to Reddit. Can you tell me a story?
You will not have a peep out of me.
No, not even a bow peep.
No, the tea you came to collect is cold.
No sheep's a barren. Fair enough. I hear you. But yeah. OP, don't put out any fires. There's no point. OP is like I feel like people know this is TikTok, but OP is the person that writes the post on Reddit for people who may not know. So, you know, that's what we call them. Like, oh, you're the person that posted. So, original poster. There we go. Acronyms.
We're sliding through, guys, into our topic of the day. The topic is there are no rules. Dun, dun, dun. There are no rules, man. There are no rules.
Goddamn rules. No, it's true. Let me expound on this for y'all.
Yes, please expand. Your mic, man.
Yes. My
I'm new to this thing, man.
Oh no, honestly, I'm too laid back. I need to know that the vibes is here. So let's give you guys some context. Yeah.
Yeah, some context. Yeah.
Now, obviously, there's cost of living, there's inflation.
Because he lives, as AY told me.
Because he lives indeed. And like, for that, our government, or even the world's governments, all these different organizations are going to come up with some plans to like help us out of this kind of mashugana, as you know. Okay. And, you know, that involves stuff like the recent plan to make the Blackwall Tunnel a £5 charge.
Is it £5 or £2.50 each way?
It said £5 in 2025, but they will make it discounted for low-income Londoners. Is there such a thing? Come on, those rent prices.
Hold on. So, yo, what's the threshold for low income?
I don't even want to start.
Wait, hold on.
Go ask your friend, the mayor.
No,
go.
That's your your uncle.
Mate, fam.
He's your uncle.
I miss it when
he's your uncle. Let me get this straight.
Bendy buses were the biggest problem. I miss it.
Let me get this straight. They're gonna charge people to go for the Blackwall Tunnel, but then you get a discount if you can prove you're low income. So what's the threshold for low income? I'm curious to know.
Well, they're still working those numbers out.
They're
waiting for 2025. They want to see what they will then dub poor then. Get it?
Oh my gosh, the definition of poor in 2025 is gonna be mad. Because the poor is poor.
Pouring.
And sometimes you have to let the poor breathe.
When it's raining, they won't let you breathe more. Sorry, we're being silly. But essentially, that's why we say, guys, there are no rules, because deep this, okay?
There are no rules.
Let's now make this long. So, obviously, charges are to sort things out, innit?
Yeah.
But we've had, like, a lot of charges. Like, we got ULEZ.
We got ULEZ, we got congestion charge.
Darty charge.
We got dart charge.
Yeah, man.
I hate it when I'm taking a sat nav here and you think you're going to go the same way you came, like Blackwall Tunnel.
No.
And then they take you through dart charge and you're like,
instead of you to have sense and use exemption, what's wrong with you?
Dart charge, man.
Dart charge. But there are people, mind you, we're doing this to collect. This is supposed to be something to fix other problems, yeah?
Yeah.
But it's going to cause more. But hey, we don't need to make sense. So let's link this back to, you know, all that inflation, all that stuff that they said, y'all want too much. That's why we have.
Hey, you're watching, you're listening, but you ain't liked, you ain't subscribed. You're being what? What are they being?
Being stingy.
Stingy. I'm going to give you a couple seconds to sort that out. All right, let's get back to the episode.
You did the right thing. Now, so now let's bring this story together. Let's weave this web of, well, good intentions.
Yes.
So,
because we're talking about there are no rules.
There are no rules. So in this world of no rules, but we just make up new rules as we like to fix other problems where we just made up rules before.
You better talk about it.
So all these charges are supposed to do what? Oh, save the planet, sort out this problem, fund this for the kids, feed the people. But it won't in the end anyway, as we all know and as we all experience.
Yeah.
But
we gave X amount to the council. We don't know why there aren't any improvements on the estates. Well, it's called management and investment, and there are no rules or policy behind management and investment. Or checks and balances.
No, but someone will say, but there are laws. But when it gets down to the nitty gritty, what's actually happening? So here's some examples of when, people don't use our money right. And this is a whole full circle thing now. Come on. The government and the bank are mates. So,
so say that louder for the people in the back.
The government and the bank are mates.
Why?
We are in our mid-20s up in here. And if you grew up during the 2008 crash, you heard a lot about bankers growing up. You just thought, why'd y'all hate bankers so much? I now know why. So, see these banks where you start saying, oh, I'm going to put your interest up this month. You're like, why? Why are you putting my interest up? What have I done?
Yeah.
They said inflation's crazy. No one's getting raises. Why?
Yeah.
Because
there are no jobs.
There's nothing.
No jobs.
Nothing. But here's the problem, guys.
Yeah.
With all this interest going up, that means someone needs to get paid back for something wrong. Now, they'll say, oh, you guys defaulted. You guys are making a mess with your loans. But last time I checked, I don't know the last person that got a loan as a small business, even for their house. People crying out here. People have money, can't rent. current rent, saving up. So if there's all this money and I still can't make a move because I'm just not reaching the crazy levels of 2 times the money needed to do it just to prove something, then who we put these interest rates up for?
You know what makes my chest tight the most? Yeah, the houses that are on for rent right now, they're not worth the money, but because they know
An inflated system.
Exactly, it's an inflated system. And the thing about the renting market right now, the rental market is robbing people blind because the properties that are on, your websites, they're not worth it. But because the demand is demanding, they're like, let's take advantage of this. So your average 1 bed now, depending, might be about 1,500, 1,500. But because I know the demand is there, I'm going to do 1,800. Why? Because the landlord's going to be happy. The estate agency is going to be even happier.
Can I add another point to why?
Yeah.
Because suffering's man-made. What?
Oh my God, I didn't know.
I didn't know man-made suffering. Crazy.
No, suffering is man-made.
Yeah,
and
bro.
it's so scary because a lot of people realize that and yet they just continue to inflict said suffering.
I want to be a millionaire too.
Yeah.
When? When?
That's all people think,
When? And let me tell you what these millionaires are doing that you envy so much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you're now chilling in your yard, you get an email from Barclays, you're like, oh, God, what now? Say interest has gone up. You're like, whippersnapping, all that stuff from all the cartoons you watched as a kid. Why? Well, I'm going to give 3 names of people while we're in this mess. Well, this is just 3, and we all know them already.
Okay.
Let's start off with Elizabeth Holmes and the Theranos deception. So,
Okay.
Elizabeth Holmes, one of those people that Forbes put on the cover of their magazine, say that the whole future, they're going to change the game. I've come up with this way to diagnose blood and test blood and just do it in the shortest amount of time for the least amount of money. Obviously, she's a bloody liar. She didn't do it. But guess what? To even start a BS train, you need money, right? So this girl, she did her best. Steve Jobs put on that little black toe on it.
Yeah.
Put on a very manly voice. I want people to take me seriously in this industry. And, just got a bunch of checks signed from all the big banks, like NatWest, Golden Smacks. Golden Smacks.
Golden Sachs.
Golden Sachs.
Golden Smacks.
Smack the
That's
money
what you should have done.
Or smack the money out your pockets.
Yeah.
That's what they gonna do. So she's got all these checks signed, all these people involved, everybody thinking, oh my God, this goes the future. We need to. And then the sunken cost fallacy was hitting the people that invested, so they just kept investing, just kept on doing it. And then guess what? You went bust because Walgreens were having tests not run right. I ain't got to tell you the whole story. Hop onto YouTube, type in the name. But long story short, she lied. Money wasn't paid back. What did the banks do? Just put up the interest rates.
Oh, so they put it on us
Yeah.
for their big mess up.
Yeah, because when we sleep and the money's just resting, they're playing all types of games up there.
Yeah, we're on Russian roulette.
Yeah, man, they're good. This gambling and all this global market. So great. So they're doing what they like to do. And then when things go wrong, as with 2008 till now, just going to pop the interest. The consumer will deal with it. They'll figure it out. It'll work out. Or another person. Going to go to our next example because, don't want to waste too much time. Got Sam Bankman-Fried, the owner of FTX. Now, I feel like everyone saw this on the news. I ain't got to go too much detail, but Bitcoin good. Then he come to Bitcoin, make Bitcoin bad. Because Bitcoin don't exist.
Never good?
Huh?
Was Bitcoin never good though?
Bitcoin's fine. The thing of Bitcoin isn't a problem because Bitcoin is following the same lane that all forms of monetary materials have taken over time, which is we put value on it. Like the paper that has the king's face on it, soon to come. The paper that has the king's face on it, it's just a piece of paper. We've assigned this value to it to help us out. And then we let that mess up other stuff later on. Yeah. To just make it quick. So Bitcoin has its value so long as people play into the system. It's like, join our club called the UN or, NATO or whatever. Because then now it has value. Because the more of us in here sitting down talking at our whatever party, we can eventually tell people we've done something.
Join our club, hey sis.
Honestly, we've done more contracts to make us way more global.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know how much more global we're going to get.
No, that's facts.
Give me strength, all these deals. Australia. But anyway, this guy made a big mess, made a lot of people in the middle class range upwards lose money because everyone likes to think, you Bitcoin people, all those people selling those silly courses on your little Lamborghinis. Honestly, there's not a lot of them doing that. There's a lot more people thinking they're the smartest person in the room who convinced their wife to drain everything from their stocks into that. And now these are people who have lost money. These are people who are trying to find footing. These are people who didn't trust big banks. They didn't trust the people that messed us up in 2008.
Okay.
So they want to try something different. But instead of doing what the people during the Great Depression did, which is like, hide money under your bed and like, dig a hole in your garden and put shoe money and diamonds in there and just hide everything in place. That's dumb. Like, well, not dumb, but good for them, innit?
Yeah.
These lot said, I'll put it into electronic money. Well, it's already electronic money, but it's paper. But this one's purely electronic money. Only electronic money. Didn't go well. Yeah. Because unfortunately, you invested in a Bitcoin stock market exchange that was FTX, which could have been any of the other ones you invested in and you would have been fine, but you unfortunately invested in this one. Then FTX became the biggest one, and people were saying this guy Sam is like the next Warren Buffett. he's Forbes ready. He bought he was sponsoring
Do you trust Forbes though?
No, Forbes is a place for you to find out who's gonna get arrested next year. Unless
I don't trust Forbes, man.
Unless anybody who's a business starter upper, be shaky with that one. Anybody who if they just work at like a big bank office, it's nothing serious. They probably just have a publicist who they paid to put themselves out there, get some soft feelers, make themselves known in the market. Because every industry has their way of, doing their little debutante debut.
Yeah.
So these little coffee
Let me go
runners.
to some authentic platforms. Hey, look, I've been on this, so you should trust me more. Should I really?
Should you really? You're just underneath the criminals we're waiting to catch. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing, isn't it? That's why big up Kanye for saying like, I'm not getting on your silly magazine.
No, I always respect Kanye West. No, I mean, I don't judge a man. I don't judge anyone that has mental health issues. That's it. When you when you're going through mental health and you have actually been diagnosed with a actual
bipolar condition, bipolar disorder.
Yeah, I cannot judge you. I can't. Even as a human alone, I don't like to judge. But when you have an actual issue you have to live with, a condition you have to live with, I'm not gonna take your actions to heart like that. And
you shouldn't. And to add to your point, obviously this could be like another episode, but we should talk more about like mental capacity, the law, how things work. Because during that time, Kim was getting a lot of heat in her phone, but a lot of people don't understand that legally you can't just section anyone how you like. Nope. And the general population really doesn't understand that because there's been lots of wickedness in history where people can just call and say they're crazy, take them away. And underneath the hold, you do a lot of stuff, but that's separate. But adults are adults, whether they have conditions. And a lot of people have to sit down to decide whether they can make their choice, but another day.
We'll definitely get into that one because that one it's got a lot of layers into it and a lot of bases we have to cover. Not that you can ever please people on the internet, even if you were to discuss this type of issue. But we will talk about it to the best of our ability on that one.
Yeah, of course.
But so who's your last person?
Oh, my last person.
Step into the plate.
Oh my gosh. You know what's so sad? If we have time, I'm going to look for another person because there's actually 4 people who I want to destroy today. But no, because they're actually bad. And I hate how the next one I'm going to say, I hate this idea that she's some Robin Hood. I don't like it. It just exposes the bigger problem with banks. And then we'll go to women.
Side note though.
Yeah.
Was Robin Hood the villain or the hero?
He's the hero, fam. Because when you're taking up the people's taxes, claiming you're going to solve problems that are in our environment, and by environment, I don't mean environment, I mean our like literal, the things that we engage with every day, our services and whatnot, and then you violated people in the beginning.
Can we appreciate a Robin Hood today?
I feel like we could. I feel like all these people who have gone to the point of being able to break into big businesses, not big businesses, but like
conglomerate,
like conglomerates or companies or industries, data systems, steal a bunch of data. Say I got a metaphoric gun to your head, and I'm gonna do this stuff. So, for instance, like the Ashley Madison scandal, where like they just gutted the company, took all this information. It wasn't that hard to do, and it said, you're gonna shut the website down or pay me, or I'm releasing everybody's information, and all these marriages are about to end.
They did that to PlayStation.
Did?
Yeah.
Right. But basically what I'm saying is, can people with all this tech information in their head, all this knowledge, can you do it to Shell and say like, okay, stop charging people out your wires for petrol, or hey, I'm doing this, close down the thingies, I like close down all the oil stuff and start investing in all this. And people say you can't just do it immediately. The whole structure of the world will fall apart. And then like what we'll do if we don't have like oil right now, I don't know what to do. And I'm just like, well, we're really not gonna do anything. So I don't know what to say.
We will survive.
Like we're already struggling, but hey, I guess I need to panic because we will struggle some more. It's already bad, so let's start moving forward. But hey, unless it's weight loss or women or dating, then you know how to be in the moment. Let's do it right now.
I get it. Or they're just trying to push everyone to electric cars.
Electric cars that don't, you know what? That's a different story. We do need to sort those out. Those are important, but it's unfortunate how wherever there are people, suffering is man-made. So hey, someone's always gonna mess up a good contract or anything that makes sense. You know what I mean? Don't even give you vouchers for buying them cars no more, as if it's cheap out here to buy cars.
Yeah.
But hey, no incentives. It's just our fault. Now, last person that I generally can't stand is Anna Sorkin or Anna Sorkin or Anna Delvey. You know when you're just a scammer, you're just a lying, deceitful snake. You got to be changing your names and all that stuff. This is the girl that went through New York high society, scammed them all with pretending to be something rich and amazing with her accents jumping in and out.
She's on the one with the film on Netflix though.
Yeah, that's the one
with Idris Elba in it.
No, that's Inventing Anna. I don't know if it's no, Idris Elba isn't in that. Isn't in that.
No, he isn't in that, but he would. Okay, go ahead.
She was the actress from the Ozarks, the girl that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently she's a great actress. I liked her in the Ozarks. You know what? If someone says she's great, and then I watched Inventing Anna, and I was like, "You sure?" I felt
it got dark in here. The shade was loud.
No, I
boy.
didn't even mean it. No, she's
apparently she's a good actor.
No, she is.
You've seen her.
No, for real. The Ozarks, where she plays like a bad man. That's her best day. She does it well.
Out of 5,
and I'd give her a 5. You know, she runs those. I don't want to. Those bumpkins well. She runs those bumpkins well. I don't want to say the other terminology that some wicked people say.
Yeah.
So, putting that aside,
actress
who does that role, she doesn't need to know my opinion. She's great at what she does. She makes money. Who the hell am I? Anyway, this Anna character, she scammed people, made money, lied people. People let her go up in all these buildings, look around in the top area. She basically figured out how to be faking it and basically scam them. What annoyed me is that the everyday people were like, good, she just did not deserve to be scammed. Also, in these scams involve scamming banks to invest in her businesses.
Yeah, I was going to ask for a breakdown, man.
Yeah.
So what she scammed people
Oh, so
banks.
she was like, I'm in art, I'm in fashion, I'm in all these things, but you're never really specific, but I'm always being seen in society because I'm a little sexy socialite out here.
Yeah.
So you're thinking, oh, she's in art. Oh, she's in fashion. Oh, she's in like business. So you're not even deep in what business. You just see people who you respect talk to her. So you're like, oh, give her money, look an idiot.
Yeah, I can't speak to. I get not uncomfortable, but it's like if you say you're an entrepreneur, I'm gonna need you to be specific.
Very, very specific. Where's your portfolio?
I need to know your portfolio. I want to know industries you're involved in.
There's someone else we can talk about after this, but he's not a part. Well, he might be a part of the problem that we have in the world, but not direct as these people. No.
Okay.
Long story short, Anna Delvey, all these people started thinking, hey, where's my money? Like, what happened to these investments? What happened to these apartments? What happened to all this stuff?
Yeah.
Then there's nothing. Then people start investigating. There's no fruit to these things we're putting anything into. The banks are like, what's going on? Then you realize you just gave money to somebody for no reason. Then the feds are like, what the hell did you do this for? Well, didn't you read her books? Well, what about her business plan? She just looked credible. And then I just think to myself, the same with Sam. The same with this girl and the same with another girl, but that's if we have time, I might bring it back.
The same with Mr. Fire Festival.
Oh, yeah. And then this is why I say there are no rules because suffering is man-made. So you see all these big projects, big projects.
Yeah.
All these banks and all these places just had to invest in. But poor Maisie can't open up a bakery.
Poor Maisie.
Local.
Poor Michelle wants to get a loan for a salon,
nail shop. Barbershop.
Bertrude wants to get his barbershop opened.
Isn't it?
He'll bring you everything you need.
You even very stressing me. Say, bring me your birth certificate. Bring me everything.
He'll be sweating.
And
you look and you go, it just looks like this is a risk we can't take.
It's the biggest risk.
Mind you, it'll be like a light 50,000 for a bank that's light.
No, honestly, compared to what FTX and Theranos and Anna was getting. Light work.
It's light work.
And guess what? When things go wrong, you can pull up on them too because they're local.
That's why
crazy.
Small businesses are more trustworthy than businesses that don't actually have to have bricks and mortar attached to it.
Or they can just have offices anywhere international.
But that's what I'm saying. The last girl you spoke about, she probably wouldn't even operate from an office.
No, Anna got caught because she's actually a pauper. Deep it. But Sam, he's caught, but he's in Fed jail. But but they still have the building open in the Bahamas. We don't know. Then the Theranos thing is like every day she's in a new deposition saying, I generally thought I was helping people every day. I was just like, come on, this is BS. This is rubbish.
So it's like those people that do. There's one scam going on with I won't name the person because he's quite notable, but it's house flipping.
Can I say their name? Because I don't think I'm going anywhere with this. I don't care.
Yeah, but still on this platform, innit? Who is it? Is it?
Of course.
Oh, you know about that?
Can we say the guy's name he works with?
Yeah, say his name.
Damn it, what's his name? Forget. Caesar.
Caesar.
Get Caesar salading your money. He's tossing your money like salads.
His details.
Woo, Caesar.
You see
also,
that?
this is another thing.
You know why it's
when
funny?
you like looking big, but you don't like to make sure. For me, I don't like putting your name on stuff when you don't know what you're doing. It's actually dangerous. It's so dangerous. And I feel sorry for celebrities when it's like, oh, just put my name on anything. No.
Do you think he
No, he knows, but he wants to claim he didn't know, and it's a name. And it's Charlemagne laughing like a little school. Ooh, no, okay.
Oh wow, this girl.
No, you got to edit that part out.
Yeah.
But long story short, he tried to claim that he didn't do it on his widely syndicated show, and he tried to claim he didn't do it into a microphone.
Yeah,
he tried to claim
he tried to claim he didn't do it.
He tried to claim it wasn't him. He said it wasn't me, and she could have caught me on camera. But here's the problem.
But okay, so
Can I say what the problem is?
You say the problem, but I'm gonna give you some background.
Yeah.
So what's funny is that this particular person called up Joe Budden.
What?
Yeah.
What? Okay,
So Joe was like, yeah, he called me, yeah. After he says we don't speak, he called me and was like, he was explaining it. And I'm there walking the dog. And I told him, not gonna lie, this sounds like a Ponzi scheme. And he was like, nah, it's not a Ponzi scheme. And he was like, nah, I'm gonna give it a miss still.
Joe? You see Joe, but he's seen too much. He's the granddad of America.
Yeah, I don't think you can finesse Joe Budden.
You can't finesse. No matter how many times he forgets names, no how many times you lot want to say he's shaking today. I don't care.
Yeah,
he's acting his age. Damn it! What do you want from
the
him?
guy's name is Caesar Pinner.
Caesar
Pinner, yeah.
Pinner.
Pinner had flipped houses.
Stop saying that he was flipping people's money.
His brand is literally called Flipping or something in New Jersey. But he was selling houses that had already been sold to like 3-4 other property investment companies.
Oh, you're telling people the story. Oh, I rate that. That's good. Let them know.
And then when people would be like, so he would say, invest like 100,000 and then you're going to get 30% back of your initial investment within 6 months. Yeah. So in 6 months would elapse, people would be like, where's my money? So whoever pressured Caesar enough, like showed up to the office pressure, he'd be like, I'm going to write you a check.
Yeah.
Mind you, 9% of the checks were clearing, but he was using the money from other people who had invested.
Yeah. So it's like a pyramid scheme. If I just keep getting more people at what's it called? At plastic.
Yeah.
We can make it up to platinum. Let's go.
For me, honestly, the term already, it's like when everyone was getting jarred with everyone naming everything trap. Like in the pandemic and lockdowns, like the waffle trap house and dessert trap house and wings trap house, and it's like, do you know what a trap house looks like? It's nasty, so I don't want my food associated with a trap house. But let's be very honest, yeah. The whole scam that this Caesar person's doing, yeah, flipping houses. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'm gonna invest a substantial amount of money in someone whose brand literally leads with the term flipping, because if we're gonna look at what the connotations to flipping can be. Very quick, short-lived, volatile, unstable,
unpredictable.
So
not betting on that.
So when you tell me, I can flip your money, I'm already going red flag.
Flip your own, mate.
Because I don't want to flip. I don't want to flip my money. My money
always
is important.
Proposition it as I'm gonna help my community. And that's what's always the most disgusting thing.
Preying
you can do.
on the poor. You see, preying on the poor.
Preying on your own is different. Preying on the poor is, I'm not gonna lie, preying on the poor it's like breathing oxygen. It's what people do every day. That's how this whole situation, that's what this capitalist thing is built on. I create a desperate population to mess with y'all poor fools.
Poundland, you know what you're doing.
So you never get smart enough, fed enough, or well enough to get together and really put a fork in my 1% ass. So that's normal. I don't even. That's sad. That's what this conversation's about. There's no rules. But when you pray on your own, that's so different.
When you
pray, where do you go? That's your support.
Yeah.
This is
and you
clean.
know why I find it disgusting when you prey on your own is because you're literally the definition of wolf in sheep's clothing. Because I look at
like
you,
me.
I'm comfortable. You look like me
Grew
from
up
the
from my
same background.
ends.
You even say, "Yo, I used to grow up on that estate." These times you're fleecing me. And you know, some people be like, "Yeah, this is our life savings. You want to change your life? Don't worry, I got you."
Oh my God.
But I'm so sorry.
Those are the worst.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but there's certain words when they're associated to a brand, don't trust it.
Yeah.
Flipping.
Yep.
I can't. You're telling me to anything upwards of any type of substantial amount of money is subjective anyway to you, yeah. But if you're telling me 10, 20, 50, 100,000 and you're saying, yeah, you're gonna get it back quick, nah, man. Nah, I'd rather slow money than fast money.
Oh yeah, you know what they can watch to help you people? It's a fun show or get you started in learning how to not get messed up.
Yeah.
Watch Hustle on BBC.
The original one.
Yeah, the one with that black guy.
That used to be in Girlfriends.
Yes. Ooh,
and then I clocked his American accent in Girlfriends. Yeah, and I went, damn.
Oh, but we love him. We love him. It was up and down. I wish I could say his name.
Let me pull up the cast of Hustle on BBC.
Yeah, get his
it
name.
should still be there because it's an original BBC production.
You guys can watch it. It's there to stream. Now, why am I making the money?
They were good.
They were amazing. But basically, this show...
BBC cut the check.
Let's see.
Okay, so let's give a background to it because if they're like, oh my God, first of all, you probably have to be based in the UK
to understand the point of the show.
Yeah,
which makes it so awesome.
So sorry to my other sisters and brothers that are not based in the UK. And shout out to you though. So Hustle, it launched in 2004. Freaking loved it when it was out. Amazing. It has 8 seasons, so you know it's good. Because when something has more than 3, you're like, yeah, it's gold. Yeah. More than 2, it's like.
I think his name was Adrian, the actor. But yeah, when past 2
seasons is a drama.
Just know they believed in this actor. This guy held it.
So the leader. Was he the leader? Yeah, he was the leader.
Yeah, he lead the whole thing.
Good. In 2004, for him to have the leading role.
That's what I'm saying. He's been amazing, and he was also on Shakespeare's Globe.
Yeah. Okay, so his name is Adrian Lester.
I knew his name was Adrian. I
Real
remembered.
Name. Yeah. His character's Michael Stone.
Michael's his name is the character.
Yeah.
And I knew his real name was Adrian Lester. Yeah, they have his. You know, they got his face outside the Peckham Plex.
Oh, Ashley Walters was in it.
Yeah, actually, what was outside the Peckham Plex too? Their faces.
Yeah. They're from Peckham.
Local boys or South East Londoners. Either way, they put their face up there.
I respect it. But yeah, BBC iPlayer. You may want to watch it now.
No, you need to. But long story short, a lot of the hustles they do is a lot of the stuff that y'all might see over text.
Or Leicester Square.
Or, you know what I mean? Because they just used to do it in an enclosed space. Get someone trapped in and say, look at this briefcase full of money. Give me one of these. I'll get you 2 of these back at the end of the day. And so he's a greedy guy that's already dealing with money that's not his own. So they scam scammers.
Yep. And I'm so sorry. I got to put it out there, yeah. When people start moaning about they met a man in Nigeria and sent them an email and you sent money. Yeah, we can blame the scammers, but the truth of the matter is you're greedy. No, let's talk about it.
I agree with you.
Because I'm sick of the
I
stereotype.
just feel like a lot of people would really hate if people, honestly, if there was like a secret camera when I was watching those shows where it's like holiday romance, if you lot saw a secret camera in the corner, you'd hate me. I have my own interesting opinion, but because I'm not trying to be like a comedian for Comedy Central, ain't no point me rolling out my personal opinion on that. But I'm so sorry that a man can work so hard and die and his chopping wife can just give away the money because she felt lonely.
Yeah. No, but you see,
why you got all those grandkids? You got all these things in your life, and your man.
But there are people that prey on the old though, so that's different. When you're,
I think they're wise enough when they see someone in a hoodie who might be of a tan complexion walking by their house, their wits can jump about them. But when it comes to online, I'm just not wise. It seems your bank can tell you, do you know them? Are you sure? But all the pressure's on your neck now.
Okay, example, yeah. You see when you watch 90 Day Fiancé, and you see Angela and Michael.
Who
is the victim? Or is there a victim with Angela and Michael from 90 Day Fiancé?
I feel like it's a very particular, special type of hell. That I think that's it's embroiled. It's masochistic.
So there is no victim?
Yeah, they're both winners. They're both. I was talking in negative tones, but I thought I was saying, oh no, these words reflect it. But I was like,
everybody's a winner. What you talking about?
Yeah, man.
Yo, listen, we can talk about this one for hours on end. What?
Yes. Oh yeah. Do we bring it back? Sorry.
Yeah, let's bring it on back, man. Let's bring it on back with him.
Long story short.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch it on this situation with this guy with Caesar.
Yeah.
Long story short, one.
As your final takeaway.
As my final takeaway on
As
that.
your final takeaway.
And my final takeaway.
Your first final takeaway.
Oh my gosh, real talk.
Yeah.
I'm part of this cis family.
Come on.
Dope, innit? So, so if I was to give my final takeaway, my backup bus takeaway, backup bus with mates, and I was talking, what would I say? I would say, don't put your name on stuff if when things go wrong, you're like, I didn't even know. Stop taking so much damn credit. If I didn't even know, it's going to be what you say.
Don't be the face
You know
of it, fam.
Ja Rule could generally legitimately say I didn't know because he wasn't claiming to be face. I wasn't like, he was just advertising that he going to be there.
He did one, like, a piece of promo here and
Yeah,
there, like any booked artist would do.
Just got on his neck that. But that's for the person involved with C's.
Yeah.
People like C's, again, watch Hustle, guys. You'll get an understanding of how these people work. And we love that Adrian's character was always getting the scammers. Then next, when it comes to this whole issue that we have here with the banks and these people that just seem to get loans without being so credible, but you went to this school, you went to that school. Well, all of us, there's a lot of people that went Russell Group. Hey,
Yeah.
don't mean I can get me a thing like that. Oh, they went MIT, they went this. Doesn't matter. And in this world, we would like to hope that banks can invest in our local people, us.
Yeah.
People who want to build businesses here. And guess what, guys? When the business is local, you can pull up.
Yep. It's local, it's consistent, it's reliable, and most small businesses have the intention of being long lasting. They're not trying to grow, expand, and then run off. They're trying to be here. So, boy. And my final takeaway is not too far off from cheese. It's simply that if you can get together with someone and actually get with a bank to give to a small business, of course you're a small business, but walk in there with big ideas.
Yeah, man.
And keep trying, man.
You deserve it. You have the right.
Keep trying. Don't get scammed. If you feel like you have to question something, don't ignore your intuition. Because your intuition will be bing, and you'll be ignoring it, and then you'll look and say, well, I did have a little inclination that it could go wrong. Then why didn't you listen in the first place? We're not perfect. We've all done it. But this is why we're here to say it. But yeah, guys, you've been watching, you've been listening. I've had Chi on Hey Sis, which has just been great. My heart is warm. Before you go, make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment. Until then, you've been listening or watching to Hey Sis. Stay blessed.
Put it on you, no time for chit chat. Because she move like a queen, and I like what I see, and I wanna get more of that.
I undress and he blows success. Lay down as you decompress. Come mine and forget the stress. Got the 9 to 5 cause he tryna change his life. He can't help it but to show his bad side. So he call me Yezzi when he want that good ride. Follow my stride, you know you want a good time. Pick any card, I know it won't decline. He know how to please me, never tease me. Keep me